Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. Alright, so Showa really just left Hato by himself, right? He's like, I bet he'll figure it out, you know, right? Like,
I mean, he's too tired because of the fucking, his cake's all...
You know, right? I mean, he was like, damn, Hato got kidnapped. Should I just immediately go after him? And then he was like, no.
I mean, to be fair, there has to be. We've gotta. The problem is that for an upgrade form, right? This, especially our first upgrade form, the caking form is too good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just, it gives him too much ability with not enough, like. There's no berserk form to it. There's no
drawback to it, right?
Yeah, it's other than he gets really, really tired afterwards.
Oh, look, man, he's on that sugar high, you know, right? He needs to
They have to nerf it somehow. This is the only way that they can kneecap it.
Right? But don't worry, he has his little look. Remember, he is actively looking for Hato by sending his little Pikmin guys out to fight. Like, hey, go, my children.
I can't go out, but you guys, if you spread out like a disease, then you can go find him.
If I just corner every go look up more people's shirts and see if you can find Hato under there, you know, right? Right, that's what I've been doing so far.
Look around for some kind of look for all of the least occupied abandoned warehouses in the city. He's probably in one of those.
Mm-hmm, right? I have to find him this way, you know? Right? Like, he has to be here. He's
gotta be here somewhere.
Right? Alright, Tariq. Hey, it is Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 16, the Gift of Noël. You know, hey, so I didn't know what I was expecting. Right? I wasn't sure, so we're still on like this Christmas mini arc. You know, right?
Yeah.
Right. So,
so as you know, Christmas.
Hey, Kamen Rider does every Christmas theme bit differently. You know, sometimes it's more lighthearted, sometimes it's more serious. So I wasn't sure if this is gonna be like one of those seasons where we get the actual physical manifestation of Santa Claus showing up to save the day or not, right?
Which, I mean, to be fair, right? So far, the tone of Gavv has been for all of its, like, bright colors and, like, just, you know, ooh, okay, kids, what's going on? Like, ooh, it's just, we want to be happy and blah, blah. It's like, it's managed to balance a decently dark premise with, like, all of that stuff. So, I wasn't really expecting Santa, or really, honestly, I was surprised by that we've had as much, like, talk surrounding Christmas as we have, and that they've used it to incorporate actual, like, narrative plot points and not just, like, some filler shit.
Right.
But no, we're focusing on, we're going right through. The holidays, those, again, whatever happens on Valentine's, February this year is gonna probably be fucking bonkers for this show.
Right. Well, was gonna happen to all man. Yeah, do you think, man? Do you think they will introduce Hato's final form within the next 2 months? You know, right? Yeah.
I mean, February would be a weird time to put in his final form because we'd be at what, 30, something like that.
Yeah, you know. Right, I mean, what is the earliest that a secondary writer has debuted, right?
I mean, that it's been the final form, the final form.
Yeah, right.
I don't think any of them have ever gotten their final form or even, like, hinted at it until at least, like, the mid-30s, right? Like, Beast got his...
Let's see. If we go to February, it will be early 30, right? If we do 8 more, so that's 32. Right. We'll be at 32.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. What's okay?
Kamen Rider. I feel like didn't Forza get his? Didn't Meteor get his weird, stupid form early? Right.
Maybe. Hold on. Okay. All right, so I will say, Beast got hyper got the Beast hyper form in episode 29.
Okay, so there's a
And
chance.
there's
Let's see.
yeah,
Meteor
so
got
like
Meteor got his stupid little his terrible, extremely terrible looking final form in episode 28. All right, as part of a story arc.
okay.
So there is a chance.
I mean, I guess these are also from a different time where forms were even for these series. I don't think we got really debilitating into like form overload until we got to maybe Ghost was the first real iteration of it. Or Drive.
I feel like
Drive had all his little cars, but
I mean,
Ghost had again so many
O's
fucking
had a
icons.
new form every episode, right?
Yeah. So it's like Ghost, like once Ghost and Build really set like a bad standard for like how many forms a character could have.
Right.
O's at least operated within a like from a mathematical combination standpoint. Yes, it was a fucking nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
But Ghost and Build actively had like, because of the like their whole the transformation devices being like the MacGuffin of like either get 100 get the 72 icons or whatever it is. We gotta, or like Build where it's like we've gotta get all the full bottles to put on this fucking tablet.
Yeah.
The collecting on that one was fucking out of control, and it's never been and so because of that, like the final forms for the other riders have always been kind of like,
was it as extreme, right, for a debut?
Yeah,
I guess so.
Right.
Yeah, but those bottles, those Build bottles were cool. So you shake them around, right? And right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Hato gets kidnapped, and Show was like, damn. I really have to explain this to Sachika. Like, yes, he is busy with his work.
Yeah. Boy, I really love that at the end of the episode where, again, my joke of Hanto's less employed than fucking Shoma at this point is becoming more and more.
Oh yeah, man, I think it's real funny, right?
Proven as like Sachika just goes, it's not like you're fucking doing anything else. You might as well just stay with us.
You might as well just work for me, right?
Yeah.
Right? How's that report on the moth, on the imaginary, on that made up dog monster that ate your mom 15 years ago going? Have you made any progress on that?
Yeah.
Right? How many pages?
Freelance writer means nobody wants to pay to keep you on commission.
Right? Hey, I haven't seen your boss, fuck, was it Sugar?
No, it's Sato.
Yeah, I haven't seen your boss, Sato, recently. What's he been up to, right?
Yeah.
Right? Have you been? I go by his office every now and then and knock on the door, but no one's there. You have a big. By the way, you should probably.
Who's paying? Yeah, is there someone paying for the fuck? Like, it's been well over a month at this point. So, has Hanto just?
Once again, I am assuming that Hanto is weekend at burning the office by paying all the bills, right? He still has access to his.
Actually, I guess that's true. Technically, assuming that his boss, got with, like, presuming he had all of his, like, belongings on him, but he might, Hanto might be able to, like, just get into some bank accounts and shit and, like...
No, that is assuming... That's what I assume has been going on. He has definitely just been faking transaction reports, and paying the bills for that office lease.
Do you think he's basically doing what my boss did, where he's just going, well, I mean, he's not wearing these clothes, right?
Look,
he's not driving this car.
Look. Do you think Hanto's like, I can roll up the sleeves, and it fits me?
Yeah.
Right. right?
Yeah.
It's good enough, right? All the food in his fridge are gonna spoil if I
All the
don't
food
eat
in his
them.
I was about to say, he doesn't have to buy food because there's all this food in the fridge
Right?
already.
He is gonna lose money if I don't eat his food.
The mortgage is already paid for on the house. I can just stay here. It's
Right?
what he would have wanted.
That's what happens when this 20-year-old guy who I met in high school, told me like, hey, come over, check out my house, right?
Yeah.
And everything, right? Look, this is what he
Uh,
always wanted for me, right? Uh-huh. Yeah.
yeah.
Hato gets kidnapped.
Meanwhile, the stomach family is like, damn. Turns out drugs. Holy shit. We could have just streamlined this by fucking doping everybody with fucking
Yeah,
drugs.
this entire
Who the
time,
fucking
man.
thought?
Well, how have we had
Why
such
were we wasting our
terrible
time
employees up until this point?
why were we wasting our time entertaining these fucking dumbass like plots of like, ooh, what? So okay, boss. Sharks, I have a proposal for you. Let me pitch this to you. I am going to abduct. I'm going to get you the presses that you need for dark treats by creating a confectionery business in the human world. I will then give certain samples of that to little children. The children will really like it, unless they have an allergy to some of the contents in it, but I don't think they will. They're all going to be really happy about it, and then I'm going to kidnap them. And then when they go missing, but people start looking for the little children, I am going to then pick up that entire building and I'm gonna take it from one place and move it to another. See, and it's very simple because I can do that because of my powers. And yes, it's going to require me moving around constantly, and depends on how much the kid actually likes what I fucking made. But I promise you, this is the best way that I can get you fucking presses.
Look,
And
everyone
for some
knows,
reason,
right? Nothing is better than a children's happiness. Yeah, right? That's where.
I
Look,
mean, I guess this is the difference between Longo's way of running things and Sheeta and Jeeb, right? This was definitely the difference of like Sheeta and Jeeb were the ones that were going like, yeah, fuck it,
man, what
go
can you
and
do?
just
Right? You're just gonna.
go,
You're just gonna.
yeah,
Wait, what is it? You're gonna make a bunch of fake Tinder accounts and gaslit some woman
yeah.
for like you're gonna spend like an entire.
You're gonna, hey, we need you to go get some presses for us, literally, or like go get the specific one. Literally, the fucking dude. What was it? Episode 2, 3, when Sachika's friend is just jogging and he just turns around and just
Right,
grabs
and
her.
he happened.
Like,
He's been tracking her all day. Like, oh yeah, look, she's gonna be empty in the street at this exact time frame. Right? I just gotta make it look like I'm
yeah.
a fake jogger at this time point. Right? Right?
And just quickly pull my shirt up, grab him with my tongue, and then keep on jogging.
Yeah, that's right. It's a full.
This is
plan.
the difference in. This is the difference in efficiency that you get when the big boys are playing.
Right?
Okay?
Look. I know that Longo is the bad guy in this scene. He's our big, but like, hey, he is doing the right. He's like, yeah, man, he's hiring the correct workers.
He's a bad guy, but he's a good businessman.
Right, right? What's it? Going back to how, like, hey, look, Jim and Cheetah are actually in the wrong throughout their little hissy fit. Like Longo was like, hey, you guys are not doing a good job. Look.
To be fair, at this point, Sheeta isn't even in the wrong. She's in the ground.
Yeah, right? Like, he was right since the beginning. Like, you guys are, look, I hired you guys as a family, as a favor, but you guys are not proving yourself up to, right, business, right, right, to my business standards, right? So, you guys have to just, I'm just gonna fire you, and you guys are just gonna be married off, right? And,
It's not his fault that they then took that in a tantrum, ran away from home, and one of them got one of them killed.
Right. Look, I said, yeah. Longo actually has been in the right this entire time. Right.
From a business standpoint.
Right. From a business standpoint. Right. Yeah.
We're not talking about his ethics.
All right,
We're not talking about his ethics. His ethics bad.
Hey,
He's a bad guy.
Like I said,
But
I don't know much about Granute culture, right? So I don't know if marrying off your younger sibling for powers like a common thing over there. I'm not here to judge this monster society and their ethics, right? I don't know what type of payment apps they have that they use, right, to pay for
to send things back and forth.
All right, so yeah, look, maybe Longo has been said, like I said, Longo, bad guy. I'm not saying he's a good guy by any means, but for business, I think he's doing everything, from a business correctly, right? Like, he's there for, like, he knows what he needs to, like, he's trying to raise his family status, and, like, he's making sure, hey, look, I'm trying to move us up in the societal ladder, right and up. You guys are just in my way at this point, right? You guys are just making it worse for our family, right? I'm trying.
Speaking of family, if you go to the 3-minute mark when they're doing the opening,
Yeah.
I didn't notice this before. They fucking dusted
Oh yeah,
Cheetah in the fucking opening.
I forgot to mention that they did that. They edited that out immediately following the episode after she got.
I figured as much, but Jesus Christ, holy
Yeah,
shit!
look, that's my favorite
Damn.
thing. Man, I love it. Hey, look, I really appreciate the thing in Reiwa now, right? The fact that they're actually going through the effort, right, of like updating the
To update stuff like the contents of the
right the show, right of the show's graphics, right? Of like they're actually unlike Heisei era where they're like, all right, we made this graphic. You're gonna use this for like 32 episodes, all right? Until the final form shows, and then we have to redo the graphics, all right? But other than that, this opening, this is all you're gonna get for like 32 episodes. Don't ask that shit. That shit is expensive to do, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. I really appreciate that in Reiwa now that they're actually putting the effort of like actually updating the show's graphics, right? To as the narrative changes, right? As is happening. Right? That's what I really liked about Geeks when we were watching Geeks. Like, yeah, man, they're doing way more effort.
Oh yeah, Geeks was really good about it, especially with the because of the whole nature of like who's still in the game,
right? But yeah, Sheeta is out of the opening, right? She's gone.
Sheeta is dust now.
Yeah, but look, Shoma goes visits great uncle Dente, like
Dente.
Yeah, he's like, hey, hey, right? His uncle's like, hey, look, I told you, right? Look, once you get hooked on this stuff, you can't leave, right? He said the only way
you shouldn't have trusted that drug addict. Like I told you, you shouldn't have trusted that drug addict.
Right? Like, it's really addictive. Like, as the person who made the formula for that thing, I know how addictive. That's why I never took it myself, because I knew how bad it was.
Dente is fucking Richard Sackler.
Like, he knew from the beginning.
Just going, yeah, fuck, I wouldn't do that shit.
Yeah,
that's just fucking,
why would I try?
That's fucking addictive as fuck.
Look, I know my product is good. That's why I don't try my own inventory, right?
First rule of drug dealing, don't get high on your own supply. I learned that from watching The Wire, said great Uncle Dente.
Right. Honto is kidnapped and thrown in like this abandoned building.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the crab venue, right? At least I like how we put him on this stupid little dolly, right? Like this platform.
I guess to serve him up to Jeeb, I guess.
Right. I was like, oh, you realize I'm not carrying this fucking guy. This guy is actually heavy. Fuck, I'm just gonna put it and that's it. But hey, I'm gonna leave his chest region just off to the side. Like just in case.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know why. I feel like he should just be destroying this thing right away. I don't know why he still kept this thing around.
I mean, I guess something. Look, if he's trying to cozy up, it's better to just like show that it's that guy than to like what other proof would he have if he destroyed the gun that it's him, because he's not like Shoma where the Gavv is attached to him,
Right. Yeah. Look, the crab brings Jeeb right over and like, hey, look, I got him. Look. He was like, no, that's not it. Yeah. That's the wrong one.
I got him. I mean, I got his friend.
Yeah,
but like that's close, right?
Enough. It's adjacent, right? Can I have my high now, please? Right?
Yeah. Can I please have my opioids now? Can I please Oxycontin? Oxycontin? No, come on. Okay. I bet I can get him I bet I can get the main thing if I use this substitute guy, if I get the second one.
Right, Jeeb's like, that's not it. Try again, I don't know what to do with Jeeb's point in this storyline now. He is just kind of there now, right? He's not being, I don't think he's going through his big depression arc of like, oh boy, look, my only family, even though it's not my only family, but I guess the only person who ever knew me died, right? Look,
I think, I'm curious to know if Jeeb is going to, so clearly, it seems like the pattern we're going to go through is we're going to be running through the Stomach family, taking out members left, one by one.
Right, yeah.
But I wonder if they're going to have Jeeb just stick around, like, and lurking in the background for a while, like, similar to, I guess, maybe like Disaster, right? Outlasting like the Rowdy Rough Boy, like the Rowdy Rough Boys, they kept getting knocked out, and he'll just keep like being alive and like trying to like, I'll get you, Gavv.
Yeah, but at least
like
his
not
ass
actually
was
doing
an
anything.
active agent. He was just in his stupid little depression phase, like, oh man. Hey, look, I get it. Once again,
Yeah,
and
I wonder if we're gonna get like Nielv or not Longo, right? But Nielv or like Glada is gonna get killed before Jeeb to like shake things up rather than just like take them down kind of in order.
right. Oh yeah, that would be interesting, man. Look, man, should we start placing bet on who's next in the fight to get got?
Oh, okay. All right. I bet the next one to get got is gonna be Nielv.
Yeah, I feel like I said too. I feel like they're really saying, because they're actually making me more focused now for like the last few episodes, right? Like he's right. I feel like, hey, look, hey, I know we're a little early, but hey, the big spoiler of next week's or next episode, right? Is oh boy, look, it's our new Kamen Rider. Right? I feel like that's
Fantasy Flan over
Hey, look,
here.
look. It turns out when you feed, a guy enough drugs, he might not recognize who is friend or foe when he's on that high, right? It turns out he might go after you, right? But yeah, hey, look, show us trying spaghetti, and he's like, oh man, and look, he has not watched the movie Elf yet. So he does not know the secret is to get a bottle of maple syrup and start.
God, if again, so this keeps going back to, I've had to try and explain it to Molly at this point, where I'm like, we don't understand how this system works. It doesn't make any sense. Does it require require certain
Right, I think that's Neve's also fucking theorized. Like he's pulling a whole he's pulling a whole Charlie right now in front of the whiteboard. Like fuck, how the fuck what's the high? What is giving them the high?
Yeah.
You know,
it feels weird we haven't gotten, like, we went to cake before we went to ice cream. You know, that feels weird to me.
Right. Like we know it's snacks, right? But like at this point, like, hey,
yeah, but then we got cake, and cake is like, well, yeah, I guess it's like more substantial, but he's also been eating fucking like fried chicken and fucking like.
Right, that's the thing, right? Do you think?
Shit.
Right, hey, so do you think he makes if he eats like the Japanese sweetbread? Right, you know those bread with like with like cream and fruits in it, versus like what happens if he eats like just white bread? You're like, hey, here's some whole grain bread. Can you poop out a little gochujos with some by eating these grains, as opposed to eating like here's bread, but there was like fuck ton of sugar. I don't know who thought there was like
we give him the Subway bread. We give him the Subway bread. That's not bread.
Will that produce a gochizo? Right, but yeah, look, Shaw was like, hey, don't worry about Hato. He's fine. Hey, look.
Yeah, we got in an argument, but I'm sure he'll be fine once he gets back from his abduction. Don't worry.
Abduction? No, I didn't say abduction. His little trip. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Log A9 is out there doing his Log A9 shit where he just Hey, look, I get Japan has a different history with public violence than like the U.S., but I feel like it's pretty internationally ominous if a man in a black hat and a long black trench coat stands up in a movie theater in front of everyone. I feel like that's not get down, like, hey, sit down in front, and it's more like get down, he has a gun.
Right.
Like that is what I would be thinking.
Hey.
Like, I would not, if I saw a man in a trench coat in the middle of a movie theater while I was there with Molly, I'd be like, we need to get the fuck out. We need to get the fuck out of here now. I'm not staying here for this. I don't trust that shit at all. That's fucking crazy as shit.
Hey, that's why you always sit. That's why whenever you pick up the movie theater, you always pick the one near the exit. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Hey, here's a fun little trivia bit. Hey, that movie is a Sentai bit right there. So
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It's got to be something, right?
Yeah. Is that some weird public domain video that they're putting? It is a bit from Sentai. This is from Cure Major, right? The Sentai that aired during COVID, right? So it's just like
Isn't Kira Major also the one that Lage 9's actor
Yep,
is
yep,
from?
yep. Once again, the Kira Major connection is deep. I don't know what they're trying to imply. Is the Kira Major gonna appear within this show? I fucking hope not. If they do, would the stone be rock candy? Their stupid little gem.
Oh, maybe that'll be a power up for. Well, I mean, I guess technically, is Gurukhan technically? It's not really rock candy.
It's a
right?
lollipop. It's
just
completely
candy.
different, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, hello. That is the actor for Kira. It is the actor of Kirame Blue in his character's role. Wait, the character is an actor. All right. That's just.
Yeah.
All right, that's the fun little. Hey, look. Hey, the best part is that after this episode aired, the actor for Kirame Blue tweeted like, "Man, do I exist in this universe? Is that what is implied?" He's like, "I don't know what the fuck is going on." I was like, "I know what's on. I have not been briefed on this lore. Toei has not called me yet about, hey, you want to make a cameo appearance?"
What it means is that Kira. What it means is that Kira Major the show exists in that universe, which means that technically the person does exist, but the actor exists, not the characters from Kira Major.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that I can imagine, like, that I could take it as.
Yeah. Hello. Lage is
Also,
good at
apparently,
his job.
Lage 9 doesn't really, despite our introduction to him, Lage 9 is not actually desperate for the drugs.
Yeah.
He might be. This might be again of a Wire situation where he's deep undercover.
Yeah,
and
that is the theory that people are now throwing around online. Is that he might be an undercover.
He's about to blow this case wide open.
Yeah, he is an undercover agent that's working in. He's trying to expose. He's like, oh boy, hey, man, hey, what's with these
from the Granute D?
Yeah, how
the
did
Granute
look,
essentially?
Wait, how did the stomach treat gain so much gain proc size, rise so fast, right? That doesn't seem normal for a candy company. Yeah, right? How did this happen so quickly? What's going on? I'm investigating. Yeah, he's definitely not in it for the drugs. He's like,
he's I'm gonna get the Sacklers.
Yeah, look, I'm working my way in. I'm the inside man now, right? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this thing, right? Yeah, so the crab Granute goes out and kidnaps Shoma. He tries to kidnap Shoma, like way easier than it turns out, because once again, Shoma just falling for it. He keeps falling for it, right?
I mean, I guess this was Shoma's big plan, because like the Noel Gochiso like helps like lead Shoma to like the hideout.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess his plan is to take the hit because he's physically strong enough to take it, and then he'd be able to get to Hanto, but like, I don't know. It's a different thing because Shoma literally is like physically stronger and more durable than Hanto or like any other normal human.
Mm-hmm.
So like he can kind of take those hits.
Right.
But yeah. Then they luckily Shoma realizes that they're just like the gift of the Magi, and again history will remember them as best friends. Really thing happening here, because they're really putting they're really, you can't spell subtext without sex shit going on.
Right, yeah. Shoma's on the inside now, right?
Yeah.
Look, he tricked the crab Granute, right, to get back inside. Hanto has his own big plan. He's look, man. While I was being kidnapped, I was awake the entire time.
I've been keeping all of this information down for my report.
Look.
For the first time, Shoma actually is the one that has to make the point of like, hey man, I don't think you fully thought this through, because if you go into whatever their world is, things would go bad for you.
Yeah, man, do you have an exit plan? If you were look, man, you don't even know what their world is like. Can you breathe their air? Right? Do you know which side is the male bathroom side and which is the female bathroom side? Or do they have those weird trendy gender bathroom sides that no one can fucking figure out, and I fucking hate it whenever I go to our restaurant. They have
those. It's not that hard. If I can poop and pee in it, it's not that hard anyway. Just put a fucking toilet in there and don't worry about the urinal. and then it's fine. It's there. That's all the same. It's all going down the same fucking hole.
Yeah, but you gotta figure out. Look, you just don't want to walk into the wrong room and then get labeled and then get labeled. All right,
sure.
Right, you don't want somebody to yell like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be in here," But yeah, look, Showa's really trying to dump us. Hey, no. Let's not go there. Not yet. We're still too early. Right? That feels like an end game. That feels like an end game type of thing. It's still pretty early for us. Right? Let's write it out. Right? Look,
And then,
right?
And then the crab granute comes in, and the only I've started to realize that the human form of the crab granute also runs like a crab, and it's fucking hilarious seeing this dude sidestep back and forth.
I mean, yeah, because he's just a granute who's taking up on a human body, right?
Right, right. But it's still funny to see a guy scuttle around like a crab.
That's how he walks.
On 2 feet.
He only knows how to walk. He only knows how to run and walk from his granute origin. So when he became he got trans. He's like, man, what the fuck is all this?
Right,
man, why is my body so small? Right? Why is my right? Where's the hard shell?
Where's my thick chitinous shell?
Right, hey, can I rip off my own arm, easily? Right? And
can I still grow it back in this?
Right? Will I molt out of this? Like, I don't like this human skin. Will I molt out of this thing, Right? Is that how it works? Right?
Yeah.
But yeah. So the lesson of the Magi is that they just switch their powers, but it's not, Hato just, right? So the big lesson of the Gift of the Magi is that you give something for someone, right? They give you something for you, right? But I feel like Shoma only works with Shoma because he's the only one. Because he's like the source of her.
The idea is like, because it's the one where it's basically the wife sold off like her hair to buy like her husband a watch or something, and like her husband sold his shit,
his watch, to buy her a haircut, right?
Yeah. And so it's like, in this case it's like, I guess Hanto thought he was doing something for Shoma by getting knocked out and taken prisoner so that he could go to the Granute world and prove to him that Granutes are bad. And Shoma thought he was doing something for Hanto by rescuing him from his very dumb, stupid plan. Which, I would say, yes, in that case, definitely Shoma is the only one actually giving something of value here. But Hanto doesn't know that Shoma already knows about the Granute world. Hanto thinks that he's trying to teach some idiot like him about what the fuck these Granutes are.
He's trying to take this mysterious random that appeared out of nowhere one day who has no traceable origins. Right? Yeah. Like, he does not exist. He is not exist in any country's database of ever existing. Right? There's like no fingerprints or dental record of him anywhere. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I guess that's the lesson. I understand what they're trying to say with this, but I feel like this lesson does not work that well, right? Right, given the situation of both of these characters, right? I feel like Hato's thing is not that like doesn't like equal enough to like what Shoma's trying to do. Right? And also Shoma just found out about the Gift of the Magi like 3 hours ago, and he thinks, right, he's like, oh, okay, is this what it is? Oh, I get it now,
Yeah, I think I understand what you human people are talking about.
Right, yeah. So you were getting kidnapped for my sake. Oh, I see.
That's very stupid.
Right, but yeah. Hey look. We get a new Valen form. It's his.
Yeah, now that everybody. Hey, it's all about the cake, man. You gotta get that. Hey,
gotta get that Christmas. Look. It's that Christmas
cake. You could say that Valen gets caked up.
Right. I don't. So I understand this is just all he did was just took the Boucher Noel from Gavv's form, and he just slapped it on Hanto's.
On Hanto. I mean, they did it. They at least did something different with the helmet. Like, the helmet for the visor for how
And that's
it shows up
different.
on,
But I like how it's just like the armor bits is pretty much still the same, right? I haven't seen it work. Like I said, I guess it's just like, again, is this just like a season form? I assuming that after this episode, we're never seeing this form ever again within the show.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I think from the preview I saw it again.
But yeah, but like I like after this first arc, they're not gonna use this thing ever again, you know, right? But hey, but you know what? Then I found out that immediately following this episode, right? Is that man? Hey, look, Tariq, you know, you don't know what you had until it's gone, right? Because it turns out the next thing might just be more disappointing, you know, right?
Wait, which thing is this? Oh, you mean for Valen or for Gavv?
Yeah, for Valen, you know, because I don't know.
Yeah, I did see a certain promo for the visual for what we're going into
for the next story arc, you know, right?
And then I had to look at it and I had to squint to see what the fuck.
Yeah,
was
I didn't realize it. I had to double check because I was looking at all the cooler stuff on that, and then when I re-looked at that visual image, I realized, oh wait, there is something different. Man, that fucking sucks. You know?
Yeah,
right?
I don't know what this like. I'm really curious what this is. What based off of everything that I've heard, I'm kind of having a difficult time swallowing this bitter pill.
Right, yeah, it's a real stretch, you know, right? I kind of they should have just I'm waiting for that stupid chocolate dinosaur form thingy that they've been promoting, right, to appear in the show. I really hope that thing appears in the show, you know, because that thing's way better.
I don't know if there's gonna be something where like, I don't know if is Shoma gonna eat like fucking chocolate laced with like candy or chocolate.
Oh man, dude! Do you think he's gonna eat those bone? You think he's gonna eat those chocolate bone candies? You know, right?
He's gonna eat something that's fucking that like. Is he gonna eat like I don't know saltwater taffy and that's what makes him go fucking evil? Like,
right? But there's a very cool shot when they fight. When Hato does his little axe throw thing, and we follow the camera.
Where they keep the camera on the tip of the axe.
Yeah, like they go through the gap. They go through the gap, right? With the axe throw to it closes back, and then it through the tapestry, right? And it goes back on show. That was a very good shot. I appreciate that shot.
Yeah. Again,
you know,
action choreography for this season, fucking great so far.
Yeah. So they killed the shit out of the crab, you know, right?
Also, I want to give points and notes for they made the crab costume. I'm assuming from the get-go to have the chest part be able to be removed because that's how you fucking set something up like and knock it out of the park and know like, oh hey, we're gonna do this cool thing with the crab shell where it comes off, so we got to make sure that the crab costume can come apart and there's a crab part on the inside.
Yeah, look, it's a soft shell crab, yeah, you know, we gotta break it over, yeah. So they is saving, and then, so then they celebrate Christmas by eating the Christmas dinner of pizza and chicken wings, you know, right?
Look, it's Japan. That's how they do it there. Also, these are some big fucking wings.
These are very. I had to double check to make sure that these weren't KFC wings. You know,
they've
right?
been very certain to make sure that it is generic, legally indistinct food brand.
Right, it is really plain. It is the most plain looking wing I've ever seen. It looks really sad.
There is no sauce. There is no special sauce on any of these.
There is no sauce. That is just a fried wing, and they call it a day. You know, I'm not sure if that's a Japanese palate type of thing. You know, where they prefer those type of wings. But man, that wing it exists. You know, and they're just eating it.
You know, karage is usually like. You know, just fried fucking chicken stuff. So it's like I get it, but like, even they have sauce. Like,
Showa's just eating a plain wing and a pizza. You know, you think he's using the pizza sauce? Like, no. And look, if I eat this wing and then I eat a pizza, you know, it'll feel like this thing has flavor.
It'll feel like I'm flavoring the chicken with the pizza.
Yeah.
And Sachika says, "Hey,
but Hato's is thinking about like, something's off all of a sudden.
You know, it's
right?
weird. Shoma was real insistent that I not go to that world. Like he was a small child saying, "Don't look at my computer."
Right? Is he hiding? What does he know?
I think I need to start an ethics committee report on this.
Right, right, and then Hato's like, man, should I tell the truth? How would he feel?
Or Shoma, yeah, Shoma's like, I could tell him the truth, but so far he seems pretty racist about this, so I don't want to break his entire fucking little human brain on this.
Right, and then Sancho just fucking calls out Hato like, hey, hey, it's Christmas, do you have a job yet?
It's not like you were doing any fucking thing else, so like, just fucking admit it that you.
Yeah, do you want a job?
You're one of us now.
Right? Right? Do you want a job here? Ask the boss. I can't hire you. Right? If you need a job, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah. Then also, hey. Meanwhile, in the entire time of this episode, Neil was working on. He's working on the next Henshin Vice. Right?
Yeah.
The belt looks cool. I am not a fan of this pudding. I hate the fact that it ruins the aesthetic of the show.
Yeah. The pudding cup is like, I mean, I guess it makes sense that like Nielv's like, basically reverse engineered Gochiso would look like different or fucked up. But I am frustrated for the fact that like it's not only is it different from Shoma's Gochiso, it is specifically like incompatible with the other two drivers completely, as a thing. Like it has to be like a couplet sort of thing.
Yeah, right.
Also,
it
the
breaks the mold.
I'm still trying to figure out is this fucking big ass handle. Like that looks like a bitch to deal with.
Look, we'll figure it out. Look, we'll figure out when the next episode airs. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, hey, look, next time. Oh, and look, it's finally our third sharing writer of the season. And look, he's getting a promotion. Look, he's only done 2 tasks, right? So far, and he's already got a promotion.
He is knocking it out of the park. Also, yes, I was right. Bushel form Valen is 100% in the next episode trailer. So.
Yeah,
so we're definitely keeping this as the upgrade form.
For
also,
him,
I just realized something else from the preview. Apparently the pudding cup goes in upside down, and that just fucks with me on a fucking like.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this pudding cup thing. I fucking hate it. Right? I hate the fact it breaks the Gochizo mode. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Fuck. Where is it? I had it somewhere. All right. Here's this week's meme. This is something I've been wanting to do for a bit, right?
Okay.
But hey,
all right, here we go.
All right. Hey, look. Based on this, hey man, I'll let you know, man. This has been a crazy month, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
Oh my god.
I was wondering when one of us was gonna do this, right? But I was like, I was gonna take initiative on this, right?
I'm embarrassed that I didn't think of this. Free Luigi. It was Kamen Rider Valen the whole time.
All right. Hey. All right. If our scheduling is correct, this is the last episode of us for the year. Next time, hey, New Year. Hey. And look, Gav's been doing pretty well so far. Maybe it turns out that if you spent 5 months ahead in production, you get a better quality product. Right? And it just turns out
if you're not just flying by the seat of your pants and you're actually fucking curating the thing that you're putting out.
And just when you have the writer research what pudding is, don't figure out. That's. Right?
Instead of just a bunch of loose, like, random, like, keywords that he found from, like, just Googling the word alchemy and finding words that stuck out to him.
Right? It's like magic? Right? Is that what alchemy is? Alright. Yeah, right? Hey, look, no one knows what that is, right? Yeah. Alright, hey, look, I think this is officially, we are done with the first act of Gavv, right? In that, next week with Valen? Not Valen. Is
Vlam.
Vlam? Fuck. I hate the
I mean, we'll see how they try to... Because they haven't... I don't think they've put the official let's just go to the official site. Let's see. TV Aussies page for Granute, login 9. Let's see if the official website has updated with
VAM, VALAM, VLAM.
well, here's the list for Kamen Riders. Okay, let's No, don't take me to Twitter. Nope, don't take me to Twitter.
I mean, the official did posted the tweet. About him with the suit design. So
Oh,
right?
Wait, they did? Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Then hold on. Now, I guess I gotta go.
You might actually have to go to the Twitter page for Gavv to find out what it is.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's see.
I don't want one of those tweet posted the official naming for him.
I mean, they have the official naming in Japanese would make it Vuram, like Vuram, but I don't think they've posted it in how they've officially spelled it in English. What is it? TVosity? Again, let's see. Kamen Rider? Fuck. What's...
Yeah, it's confusing. I fucking hate TVOC's how it's done, Right.
Yeah. They're not the best at the TV Asahi.
All right, hey, Tariq's gonna spend the rest of the year trying to find this All right, that's it for this. All right, that's it for this week's episode. Hey, see you next time in a new year. Right?
Yeah.
All right, hey, first act. Like I said, I think the first act of Gavv is pretty solid so far. If anything, right?
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Oh.
Nope. They have not put an official spelling of.
Oh, they just posted the picture. They posted the picture of him,
yeah.
right? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, hey, we'll find out next week.
They'll probably put it, or I guess next year they'll probably give us what the official spelling is for Vlam on the website.
All right. That's it. All right. Hey. Look. Hey, gotcha. Not gotcha. Fuck. Gavv. First act really good. You know.
Yeah. So far, so good. Yeah. On to
the
next one. All
right. That's it. All right. Hey, thanks for listening for start the year. See you people who listen to this thing. Next year. Right.
Yep.
All right. Kate, thanks. Bye.
Oh boy! Santa's back! Santa's back!
Oh boy, man! Here's the problem, right?
Just in time.
So the problem is, right? Based on how these are done, right? This is like a movie when they put the origin at the end,
Christmas.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, it will happen after Christmas.
That's right. Based on our uploading schedule. Hey, man, this is a great 26.
Santa Claus is a big subscriber and a big supporter of whatever the fuck this is.
Oh, hey, look, small business, right?
Yep, that's what Santa believes in, small business.
Hey, look, those elves, those elves have, they have unions, right? There's no labor union. They're not doing anything dangerous or illegal, right? Right?
Yes, which reminds me, there's a huge fucking strike happening with Starbucks and Amazon right now.
Yeah, I heard about that. According to Amazon, your deliveries would not be affected, But when I did an Amazon order this morning, they said, hey, you're not gonna get this till January. I'm like, ooh, man, January, that's a pretty long time for whatever the fuck I just ordered, Right?
That's not how delivery works with unions. Hey, guess who can't unionize? Elves, because elves are just another way to say slaves.
Is that when you rearrange the letter of elves? Is that what you get?
It's okay. I mean, Santa wasn't really going with that. That kind of just turned. If you rearrange the letters for elves, it just becomes sleeves. But yes, that was the clever thing that I was thinking of. That elves can become slaves if you rework the letters a little bit and change some of the letters a lot and. Yes.
If you change the letter,
I
add a
was,
letter, right? It's kind of the exact same thing, right?
it's just a vowel.
Right?
It's just like in
It's like when you it's a reach. It's like when you rearrange the letter in a Tom, Marvin, Riddle, right? It gets that.
Tom Marvolo Riddle.
Yeah,
Yes.
it gets I am over, which is like, boy, this is the stupidest fucking thing ever. Right? I don't know
Yes.
I don't know who the fuck is anyone supposed to figure that out, right? That's like the biggest.
That's the whole point of it being a secret identity, like Spider-Man or Santa possessing the body of a boy, of a man.
Right. Is that what's going on?
Yes. Every now and then, Santa needs to come down. You see, what people misunderstand about Santa isn't that he literally comes down the chimney. His spirit goes inside the bodies of every parent in America, and then uses their bodies to deliver the toys.
Is it like
It's a lot simpler when you put it down.
is it like a Professor X, situation with Cerebro, right? How he goes into the stupid little room and he puts on his helmet.
Oh yeah, that's way more better. That's got a way cooler of a way of thinking it through than what I did. I just kind of was talking about Santa going like a ghost just ransacking multiple houses
like a Danny Phantom type of ghost,
Yeah, sort of that sort of thing. Instead of the Holy Spirit, it's the Mary Spirit, and I just invade bodies.
Oh yeah, look.
But yeah, I like your Cerebro idea better. This is a pretty good. This might be the alternative history that children are taught later on.
Is this the history that they're not teaching children? Right? Depending on what state you're in, right? You can't learn a certain subject.
Yeah. Boy, Santa's really. Santa was trying to come here with a gift, but Santa's realizing that the Matt Gates full ethics committee report is a lot denser than Santa expected, and is not really sure how to parse it.
Has that been released to the public yet? I heard details about it. Right? I'm not sure if it's been posted yet. Right?
Well, there's certainly stuff. There's certainly articles talking about them.
Well, let's
so
see.
It's gotta be somewhere. And Santa's trying to find it, but boy, they're making it real fucking hard for Santa to find the actual thing.
Hold on. The Washington Post has made a post 24 minutes ago about it. Oh,
the Washington Post made a post.
Yep. 42 minutes. It's a 42-page long document. Oh boy. Oh
yes, I know that. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
I think I found the PDF.
Santa
Claus has found the PDF.
Fuck off, Jeff Bezos. I am not subscribing to read your goddamn site. All right. Get the fuck.
Don't worry, Santa Claus has a gift for you, and it's the 42-page House committee report. I'll save this. Yes, save that to documents. Ooh, Matt Gates is a creep.
I hope you verify and open that thing before you send me this file to make sure it is actual report and not like some weird.
I mean, it says that it's authenticated U.S. government information. And it's from the 118th. It looks pretty fucking official.
Okay.
Santa Claus is going to give you this gift, and if this gift becomes a problem, then that's on you.
Boy. Okay. All right. Oh man.
I named it. Santa Claus named it that.
Okay. I was like, Jesus. I was like, is this the House report? Okay.
No, Santa Claus named it's labeled as just committee report for the 118th Congress. Santa Claus decided to change its name as a gift. It's Matt Gates' naughty.
This. Oh my God. This is boy. This is a long ass document. I'm just gonna Control F.
This is why
I'm gonna start by putting the number 18 and see what I get. I'm gonna Control F18 and see okay, there's 86 matches for the number 18.
Santa is going to go the other way and look up for drug. 47 matches.
Okay. I got a lot of acts so far. Okay. At least. Okay. I have finally found the first mention of an 18-year-old. Okay, in this report.
Oh well, Santa's found Santa's found the mention of a 17-year-old. Which Matthew.
Oh, man, he's been a good boy, right? Hey, look. Hey, Hey, are you gonna give Matt Gates a better webcam this year for all his post committee ethics review?
Turns out you don't need a webcam if you go to prison.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, look, some prisons do have a built-in do have webcams now for you to go to use, right?
Nobody wants to talk to Matt
Oh,
Gates like that.
right.
Oh boy, he did cocaine.
I,
Uh-oh.
I think that was like one of the big takeaway. I think we've been knowing about that one. You know, right.
Oh boy. They've got quite a few, they've got the receipts for this.
Oh boy, did I have the
Ooh.
did I
Oh,
have the
boys.
Venmo? Did I have the Venmo history? You know,
Santa just got there.
uh,
From 2017 to 2020, Representative Gates made tens of thousands of dollars in payments to women that the committee determined were likely in connection with sexual
boy.
activity and or drug use.
Oh man,
Payments
there
were
are
made to
7
these women
results
using
for Venmo.
Peer-to-peer payment
Okay, payments.
Peer-to-peer payment platforms such as PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, while Representative Gates had accounts in his name. Jesus Christ. Santa Claus. Santa cannot believe that this fucking grown man used his own name on these accounts and just sent illegal drug money through them. That's so fucking stupid. That's
Well, let's see. Going to page 18. The other one who was 21 years
that's
old.
where Santa is.
Right. Said that it was originally he sent a Venmo payment, but then instead of sending a Venmo, he sent a check to a 21-year-old boy. Man, I don't know what fucking 21-year-old person's gonna figure out what the fuck was this piece of paper, yo. This does not have a dollar bill on it. You know what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? What the fuck's a check? You know, can you not Venmo me this? What am I gonna do with this $750 check? You know, right?
His friend Mr. Greenberg has already pled guilty to 6 charges, including sex trafficking of a victim. Boy. Santa's just really trying to get over the fact that Matthew just put his name in his accounts and then used those accounts to...
Look, you have to use your name, or else, because when you connect it to your bank, that's how they verify you, you know? You can't just be putting a fake name on...
All Santa's saying is at least Mark Robinson had, even if he used the same username for every account that he did, where he talked about Black Nazi and Nude Africa shit, at least it wasn't literally his name.
Yeah, you know, that's why you use an alt, or you ask a friend, like, hey, man, you have a Venmo account? Hey, can you Venmo this person? Oh, my God. And then I'll Venmo
12.
you, right, you know?
What? Page 19 is really taking Santa back. This is fucking nuts. How many fucking... Jesus Christ. He's got a whole chart there.
Yeah, look, he was a busy guy, you know, right?
Oh, man. Oh. Santa doesn't read a lot these days, but boy, there's some things that Santa just has realized in the last couple of years really likes reading legal documents about sex predators.
Oh, all right. Look, it's a good pastime to look. If anything, you could be like one of those people who read those just to learn how not to get caught. You know, right? Right.
I mean, Santa just thinks it's funny watching people be dumb, but also learning what kind of freaks they are. Like certain people who have their fan club call them Mein Fuhrer. Ooh, they have screenshots of texts in the document.
Oh.
Page 23 is a spicy meatball. Boy, this is really Santa invites all the good men and women, not boys and girls, because Santa is not going where Matt Gates is going.
Hey, look, these documents are not for little children, you know, right?
Santa advises they go to ethics.house.gov/wp-content/uploads slash 2024 slash 12 slash committee dash report.pdf.
Don't get the full report.
This is some fucking bonkers shit. Anyway, Santa, I think this is time for Santa to leave now. Santa has to go read more about this crazy man.